There was a time when trains tied the towns of Tennessee together. Of course, the days of passenger train service are just about over. However, a lot of people are still fascinated with those big, powerful engines. That's why Rob Wiles was delighted to learn that he could enjoy his two favorite things in one place: watch trains go by and enjoy food.
The old Springfield Passenger Depot used to be right out here. Of course, it's all gone. Passenger trains haven't stopped here in Springfield for a long time. But still right here, just up the street from where the passenger depot was, there is a place that still kind of plays on that train mystique, delivering not passengers or freight, but some pretty good food.
We call it straightforward American food.
Doug Voice owns the Depot Bar and Grill. The place was never actually a depot, but it does have a long attachment with food.
The building itself was built in 1922, was built as a grocery store, and a lot of people who have lived here forever can remember coming in here for all of their groceries. It was certainly the butcher spot for people to come.
Doug is quiet at home dealing with food. He's been in the restaurant business for decades. He's done it all, really, and still loves the excitement of the kitchen.
I love to cook and just have experimented, and there have been some basic ideas that I've taken from other places where we've eaten or where I've worked, and I've made them our own. It's just been a combination of a lot of years in the business. When we're at the house, I'm always the one cooking the meals. People say, well, I bet you look forward to Thanksgiving and somebody else cooking for you. Thanksgiving's my most favorite day of the year when I can cook.
Many of the customers here are sort of like family heading home for Thanksgiving, coming back to enjoy old favorites and try new creations.
Our Texas Tails, they're our #1 steak seller. They're basically a cut from the beef tenderloin, and people have just grown to love those. Our voodoo pasta, which is kind of like a spicy take on a New Orleans dish, has andouille sausage and shrimp and chicken. That's a huge seller for us. We serve an incredibly good salmon. People just have told us they don't eat salmon anywhere else but here. We do everything from scratch. All of our sauces are homemade, all of our desserts homemade, all of our steaks are hand cut. Seafood is always fresh, never frozen. We just call it serious food, casual dining.
You know, that idea of good food and casual dining, that's created many loyal customers here, some going back to the depot's early days.
We have a lot of regulars that come in. We know them as well as they know us. Some of them have been coming in here, since day one.
Like Kathy Arnold, who's been eating here since...
Probably as long as it's been opening, as long as it's opened up, yeah. I like the atmosphere, I love the food, the service is good.
Bird Peterson came down from Clarksville.
We like to come up here, and actually I hear yesterday too, the food's wonderful, and it's a nice place to have a girls' lunch.
And Cindy Beller has friends who gladly make the trip to Springfield from south of Nashville.
One of my best friends, she lives in Nolensville, and they make special trips to come and eat here.
Oh, is that
because,
right?
Yes, because of the food and the atmosphere.
Of course, part of the atmosphere are the trains themselves.
We figure that there's anywhere between 60 and 80 trains that go by in a 24-hour period.
Wow, no kidding. It's a busy line here.
It really is.
Frankly, Doug is a bit mystified as to why people are taken with trains. But he's not going to question his good fortune.
I never realized how many guests come in here that love to sit at this table right here so they can watch the train, and their kids can watch the train. And it seems to be a big draw for everybody, and certainly has been good for us.
Well, it could be the trains, or the atmosphere, or the food, or all three. Whatever the reason, people like it.
We kind of have a saying that the only reason you're not a regular at Depot is because you haven't eaten here yet.
And that could change for you faster than a speeding locomotive with a trip to the Depot Bar and Grill in Springfield.
Thanks, Rob. You're so well trained.